there's more categories, but there's so many categories that we I think we hit all of the categories that we'd want to discuss, or that we, have skin in the game. So, any thoughts?
Kendrick
Anything you
just
want
opened
to?
his mouth. Somebody go get a Grammy right now.
Oh, I know. I know. That didn't. Yeah, that didn't age well.
Oh, I think it aged great. That's my point.
Well, sure. I just mean
Because that came out, and the last two Grammys since then, he's cleaned up.
he has, but aged well for who?
I think it's showing his point was proven.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. One thing that we can say and have said is that all of that stuff happened, and Kendrick Lamar, had an opportunity to capitalize on the moment, and I think that he rose to the occasion.
Yep.
Meaning, he had a successful tour, he released a successful album, he's
Yep.
winning all these awards. It's well deserved. So when I say it, I don't mean, you know, take the opportunity that you don't deserve. I don't that's not at all. I hope it doesn't come across that way, but I just mean,
Oh,
there are things that happen in life where, like, not even that you're thrown a bone, but it's just certain moments can define what happens next or what the future will look like.
yeah.
And I feel like that's what this did. This just kind of catapulted him into an atmosphere even beyond where he was.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we said it when it was happening that he was putting on a master class on how to take advantage of the momentum and push forward. Yeah.
yeah, so he's
But it
taking
doesn't
advantage of
change
it
what
in every
Drake
way.
said, right? Drake is
No, it
insinuating
doesn't.
that whatever Kendrick does, the Grammy, if Kendrick do anything, the Grammys are going to reward him.
Right. But I guess the reason why I said it didn't age well is because I feel like it was coming from a, I don't know, like a sarcastic, like, you didn't really earn this kind of place. I
Mhm.
don't I guess I didn't take it as a positive thing. So
There
to
are
me,
artists who. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
from Drake's perspective, not from Kendrick's perspective, but from Drake's perspective, the joke, what he thought he was doing, it didn't, it landed, sure, but I think he thought he was making fun of Kendrick. I don't think he thought that it was going to turn into this.
I think he hit it on the money. There are artists who are Grammy favorites, Grammy darlings. Doechii is one of them. Kendrick is one of them.
That's true. I mean,
I'm
you
very
wouldn't.
shocked that Doechii didn't win anything this year because Doechii is a Grammy darling. She cleaned up last year.
Well,
There are
that's
certain
probably
artists who
right.
are like that. I mean, now I guess we could say Jay Z was one of them too, right? Now that I know that Jay Z was the highest hip hop Grammy winner prior to this, I guess you could say Jay Z was one of them too, right? So that is a thing that exists. There are people who are favored by these award shows, these academies or whatever you want to call them, these companies, um, these collectives is probably a better way to say it, right? And so there are people, you see it in the Oscars, you see it in all of them, the Golden Globes, all of these awards have favorites. Kendrick is a favorite of the Grammys. And so I think Drake knew that and pointed it out because there are some Grammys that Drake knows Kendrick has won that a lot of people would say he probably didn't deserve. So I think it aged well. I think he was correct.
Yeah, I guess my point is that I feel like it is well deserved. He whatever you want to say, whatever he wants to say about, and I think it's the feedback from my phone. But whatever you want to say about what happened in the past, we don't have to speak on that of anything before this happened. But did he? I mean, did he go out and sell out arenas? Did he not put out an album that people loved? Did he not have a bunch of singles that people loved? Like, he did all of that. Did he not perform at the Super Bowl? Like, there's a whole bunch of there's receipts. That's all I'm saying. As
Drake
far
is referring to before the battle.
okay, No, I hear you.
The history of Drake is referring to the history of the Grammys and Kendrick,
Okay, yeah, I got you.
which continues to be the same moving forward. So I think it did age well.
Okay, fair
Now,
enough.
now you got me standing for Drake. This is crazy.
I do. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just kind of understood it in a like a flipped kind of way. Cuz I don't think
Oh,
cuz what I'm saying is Drake wasn't complimenting Kendrick.
right, he was
So look
dissing
how
the
well that
Grammys.
did. You were trying to play him and look at he got Grammys and more is what I'm saying. Jokes on Drake, not
I,
Kendrick.
I disagree.
Okay.
I think exactly what he says is exactly what we've seen.
Do you not think that Kendrick earned the Grammys he won?
I think there are some categories where he probably shouldn't have won. Yeah,
Okay.
but that's what
Well
happens
then,
every year.
I mean, listen, I have things to say about the Golden Globes later in the week.
I'm trying to find all of Kendrick's Grammy wins.
Okay.
That's not what I want. All right, we could do it another time. We don't need to waste time looking this up. Anyway,
Mhm.
that's it. That's what I think about the line. Overall, for the Grammys, it sounded like there were some upsets, but it sounded like there were some other ones that were well deserved. Um, Kendrick cleaning house is not a surprise to me. There are some categories where I wished he would not have won. I'm
Mhm.
happy the Clips got one Grammy, but I feel they deserved more, to be honest. They did a lot of the work to get in the Grammys sites and then keep them there and stay on their good
Mhm.
side. Similar to what we've seen with other acts in the past where you do the work but you don't get the win. So I'm disappointed in that, but I'm happy they got at
Yeah.
least one.
Yeah. I agree. And you and I were talking off pod. I won't get into what songs we were talking about, but you and I were talking off pod about the fact that musically sometimes there is no contest.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is like this just sounds better. But that's when if you're paying attention to that, then you quickly realize that these award shows are really just popularity contests in a sense. Doesn't mean that super talented people are not nominated, because I think it's a bunch of super talented people that get nominated. Like
Yeah, but it's about
that's
who
why
the
they're there.
Grammys, but it's about who the Grammy board favors more than others a lot of times.
Right. It's not necessarily that musically, and maybe for some people voting it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure it depends too on what you do, how you're connected to it. Like let's say you're a composer and you're voting, you might be more inclined to listen to, wow, this like musically this one song sounds better than that other song. But those are not always the ones that win. So
Right.
yeah, because there were a couple categories where I was like, well, that song is just honestly not as good as, and I'm not, it doesn't have anything to do with having a preference or it's one of my faves or anything like that. It's just like, if you listen to enough music, if you know music well enough, you could listen to two songs and say, well, musically, like, as you like to say, the instrumentation, the vocals, the drums, like you can listen and you can hear that this is just done better. This is just better. Like this just sounds sonically, this is better.
Yeah. But unfortunately, that's not how these award shows go.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the drawback, but you know, it's all good.
Yeah.
Congratulations to all the winners,
Especially Kaylani.
especially Kaylani. I'm so happy for her. I was really, really excited to see that she won. She looked great. Um, yeah, and the clips too. I mean, and Kendrick. And listen, Love them all. But really excited for the clips. I didn't even realize that Birds Don't Sing was nominated, so I'm actually excited that it at least was nominated. I think it's an incredible song.
Yeah.
Um, I wanted to see that on stage, but I understand.